Hello everybody, my name is Maple Blossom and I welcome you back to my Pokémon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke playthrough. Last episode we headed into Slayport City, defeated some trainers and saved Captain Stern from Team Aqua and met Archie for the first time. Sorry if my voice got a bit louder, just had to reach out to lower my own volume. You don't have to be afraid if I ever talk about, oh, the sound is too loud or too low and I'm trying to correct it. Don't worry about it because something's happening. That will only affect me. It doesn't affect the recording and therefore it doesn't affect your volume, only what I'm hearing. But something is happening in town. Hey, that's Licia and Ali doing a shoot over there. Are you serious? Lisa, let's go! So, I think I know what this is about, yeah. I ran over there by myself, cool. Hi, everybody. Licia here, me and my Altaria Ali will have come to Slayport City's Contest Spectacular Hall for a bit of fun. Ali. Well then, watch me as I dive right in. Again today. Yeah. Dazzling, dizzying, doodlums defying. I don't know what's happening. Lisia's miraculous contest scouting. Start. Licia, scout me to be your next boyfriend. Ay. Licia, Ali. Alright, I'm going to bring another fantastic trainer into the wild world of contesting. Eeny, meeny, miny. Mo, and I think it's me. You there, watching me with that baffled expression on your face. Hi! Yeah, I would be baffled, seriously, by this. Have you never joined in a contest? That's just what I wanted to hear. Then let's get this show on the road. This is the trainer I'm gonna scout today. And his name is... Nick! My voice broke. When I took a good look, I could easily see that Nick is a powerful trainer with several badges of his own already. Nick, you can enjoy contest spectaculars at the Pokémon Contest Hall, right here. Now listen up, because I don't just want to see you making your Pokémon strong, I want to see you bringing out a whole new brilliant side of them to show off. So here you go, take this. This is a contest pass, which is the first thing that anyone needs to take part in. A contest spectacular. And this one is a Pokéblock kit, which will let you make Pokéblocks for your Pokémon out of berries. So I received these Pokéblock and contest pass for the contest. Nick's story begins today. No, it began like a week ago. Just over. Yep, and this chapter should be titled... Oh please. A sudden encounter, miraculous contest scouting. That's what I call it. Now everybody out here watching, you better expect great some Nick, because I do. That's it for today, Lisia's miraculous contest scouting. See you all next time. Clap, Licia, you're so cute. But you're a creep. The ace trainer is a creep. Total creep. If you feel up for it, try your hand in a constant for me, okay? I wonder, am I forced to do this or can I just skip? Because I'll try to go in if I'm at... I'll leave it for this episode today if... Oh, rather I will... Because I plan to record a few episodes in a row right now, so I can't leave it and say... But I'll leave contest for today, for if anyone wants me to try out the contest, because I did a few contests back in the original games, I will do it, but then you have to comment, and it will take a few episodes for me to do it, because I will probably record them a few episodes ahead of time, because this is the Sunday's episode, and I will probably record a lot of next week's episodes beforehand. But as long as you comment that you want to see me do contest with Anmark, Caroline, or anyone else on the team, then I will do it. But for now, we're heading into Route 110 to keep the journey going. Anmark is first, I think. We'll switch in Shadow. Hopefully the trainers aren't too tough. Which should I choose? Make a beeline for Marvel on the second road, or take the low road and look for Pokemon? Well, for me right now, I don't have a bike, so I'm forced to take the low road. Yeah. Because the bike shop, if it isn't changed, is still in Morville, which is a good mechanic of the game to make you like first time through, forces you to go through the route, while the second when you want to travel back and forth before you have flying, you can just use the cycling road, and the cycling road gives you a few more trainers if it isn't changed. But let's see what the encounter for this road is, because I realized I forgot to fish in Dewford. Oh, a Gulpin. And it's been a long time since we got a new team member. Something's looking really strange on my audio recording, but we'll see what that's about later. Let's try a bite to begin with. And I think it does quite perfectly. I don't think a crit will kill it, and I think that's pretty good. I don't think any of my Pokemon have sleep-inducing move like Trudy has, but Trudy is at the risk of taking a lot of damage if I swap her in. So I'll just switch. I switch Anmark in order to not make Shadow fall asleep with a yawn. And Anmark can take the hits. Now I have to run back to the Pokemon Center anyway. Hopefully I'll catch within just a few Pokeballs. But soon I think we'll have to start buying Great Balls, because I think it's around this level, maybe up to the 20s, when you need to start using Great Balls instead of Pokeballs. Because yeah, you can catch anything with Pokeballs. Some have gotten so lucky that they catch the Legendary with just a Pokeball, even on their first catch, but otherwise, here's our new teammate, Gulpin. Most of Gulpin's body is made up of its stomach. Its heart and brain are very small in comparison. This Pokemon's stomach contains a special enzyme that dissolves anything. Give a nickname, yes, because that's a rule I've set up. A female Gulpin that evolves into a Swalot. We're going for... no, one more M. Tammy. I don't know why. It just came to my mind, but after choosing it, I kinda feel like... oh shit. I still have a rip. Like, okay, we'll do this. Tammy, I choose it because I just thought of it. No other bigger reason, but if you want, you can kinda feel it like stomach, tummy, Tammy. It could kinda work for eating Pokemon like Gulpin, because the Pokédex said its stomach is big, but first we'll heal, so that... oh, maybe they've changed so that Anmark doesn't take damage at all outside. Ah, that makes Nuzlocke boring if poison doesn't do damage outside of combat. But at least we healed up. Someone's PC. Now for those that don't remember. Cooper died. But Audrey and Tammy aren't dead. So I'll have to move them to box 1. And this is not forbidden. Because they are captured. They aren't dead. It's just me that left Like if you log out from the PC right now, everything that I capture will be sent to RIP instead of a specific another box. But Cooper is dead. We have Lucky, our shiny, and then we have Ordru the Whisper and Tammy the Gulpin in the PC that we can swap out and use if we want to. But right now we have a lot of normal types and we have a lot, or at least have Caroline as a poison type. So for the time being, I'm not going to swap up the team anything. Some use that on Nuzlocke, you can only swap teams when someone dies, but I will be going with, if I want to swap, like I feel that the team is too, as right now, like we have 2 bugs and 2 normal types, I could swap any of them out for another Pokemon if I feel like it, but for the time being we're going with the team that we have. And we'll try out some trainer battles first and see if Shadow can take them on, otherwise maybe there will be a montage. Ooh. Let's keep going through Route 110 and head for Mount Chimney. Wow, that's quite far. Why don't we take a rest in Mobile City on the way? Great idea. Okay, that's new for the remakes. I didn't recognize that, and you're looking at me. I think you're a trainer. Let's go. Ha ha ha! I would go anywhere to show off my delightful Pokemon. Yeah, Pokefans in the games. I think they have made the artwork, made her look younger than in previous games, but otherwise it's pretty much the same. What's the level? Ooh, 15 could be a bit hard, but bestow. I didn't read, what did I do? Did I get an item or did they take my item? Encore doesn't matter because I thought of using Bite anyway. Good thing I didn't use Howl the first turn. I thought of doing that to increase the attack. Oh. Ooh. That's dangerous if a stab non-effective move does that much damage. Just because it's 1 level higher. So please tell me that Anchor isn't working anymore so I can swatch. Yay! Swatch. Like, what is it with me today and switch? Maybe it's the blood loss. Switcheroo. Hey, I obtained an Oranberry and I didn't lose anything, I think, because I think I've already used my Oranberry that I gave to earlier. And she takes back the Oranberry because it wasn't, she didn't get anything good from it. Regain some health. Amar can still take you on. I was thinking of looking something up, but... Oh, what Bestow did. Like, it's quite handy when you have several screens and I can have the sound recording on one screen and the game recording on one screen and look up some facts on another screen. Oh dear, this won't do. No, but... Generation 5, the user transfers its held item to the target. It fails if the target has a held item. Or behind it. Okay, so it did give me an item and I used that item because that spark hurt quite a lot. So we'll do some quick grass training with Shadow. See if we can. We did a level, got a level up from that. Minor, like switch training is really powerful. Like In the past you would get like split XP 50-50 or like a bit more for the first Pokemon in the combat when you did switch training, but right now from generation 6 and onward I think every Pokemon that take part in the battle gets full XP, similar to how the XP share gives like 100% to the Pokemon that is in the battle and like 50% to all others, no matter how many are in your team. And this is why I don't use others left, because it's useless against anything else than ghost types, and it's only usable on ghost types if you want to use normal or fighting type moves. But right now, every other type works, so I'm not really sure why you would want to use normal fighting, like make one spot in your combat disappear, or of your 4 moves disappear, just to be able to hit a ghost with normal and fighting. I think they might have what is it called, like Spark, that you can get paralyzed from physical attacking Minun, but so far so good. Roar, let's check what moves. No. I think Roar is not something we want right now, so it's a bit boring, but the attacks we have, because we have Tackle for a second damaging, Bite for main attack, Howl if we want to increase our attack, and Sand Attack if we want to decrease their accuracy. I think all of those moves are way better than having a Roar just in case we wanna, like, for some reason move something away, because I don't see any big uses in trainer combat, because we can only use it on trainers that have more than one Pokemon alive, and that's if we want to force them to swap, and I don't see that happening. And I will do like this, because we have 13 health on Poochyena right now, but and he would probably survive the run to Slateboard Pokemon Center anyway. But I want to see, like, it's hard to keep track of. Like in the past you could keep track of, as I talked in earlier episodes, about when a Pokemon would technically die, because like Poison has changed, and that in the first, is it 3 or 4 generations, Poison did damage outside of combat, like 1 damage every 5 or 10 steps or something like that, all the way until the Pokemon fainted, and that was really nasty for Nuzlocke, because a feint is a feint no matter if it's in combat or outside of combat. But then they changed it so that it does damage outside of combat, but only until your Pokemon has 1 HP, and then it miraculously heals from the poison. But then, back then you could still have a rule if you made a Nuzlocke, like I talked about in an earlier episode, about how you would still count. Like if you go down to 1 HP and it says that it's technically a feint, you could say. But right now I see and remember that they have changed it completely, so no status effects works outside of combat. Poison, burn, nothing does anything outside of combat anymore. And that's a bit boring, but so it's a lot harder to keep track of, like, would the Pokemon really die from the poison or not if we don't take damage at all. But I still, so I can't really keep track of it like that anymore, but I feel like I still don't want to take risks. Like, if my Pokemon is really damaged, like Pokémon was, then I have to heal it because it might have died, man. So I will heal if necessary. Oh, this might be bad. Okay, this paralyze is irritating me too much, so we'll just run. Because paralysis normally lowers the speed of a Pokemon and has the extra effect that it can completely block your move and make you unable to do an attack. But that was actually a fun memory back in the days of my high school when I met a friend that is way more into competitive Pokemon than I am. I am more into the story, creating RP, like playing, like as I've said, every story I make, every playthrough I play of Pokemon, I kinda like to make a story for the character, even simple games I do. While he was more competitive, and we had a big discussion that I was talking about how when running away from Pokemon, I said that your speed is calculated into the chance of you running away. And he was like, no, it's hidden numbers or nothing like that. Like, I think he talked about that it was maybe a number that you had a certain amount of chance to run away from each battle, but I was like, no, it has to be something with speed, because I had noticed when I played games that if I had a slow Pokemon at the start, like Torterra in Generation 4, or a Slowpoke when I played Sun and Moon, or other things like that, I was like, no, I have a lot less chance to run away when my Pokemon is slow. But if I have a fast Pokemon like Staraptor or, I don't know, Garchomp, anything that is fast in front, I usually get to run away much earlier without fail. But he was completely against me, like he wouldn't believe me what I did. But as it turned out, I was right. I checked it, and the speed of the Pokemon affects its chance of running away, or the speed between the Pokemon, the wild Pokemon and your Pokemon. But abilities like Poochyena Runaway makes it much easier to run away. Because it's a guaranteed, no matter your status, condition, your speed, anything, you get to run away. Usually runaway is on small, fast Pokemon anyway, like Rattata. I think my Rattata I have for my Pokemon life story I'm planning has run away, so she's much faster. Or is it she eradicated me? Please Poochyena, what is it like, Shadow? I'm starting to dislike you now because you seem to not be able to fight at all when you're paralyzed. So, Electro, I didn't get enough XP from that. Oh, this episode is dragging on. I don't want it to be too long, but I haven't done anything in it. It feels so boring. It's so boring to upload one episode a day, and nothing much happens. Like, we have had one trainer battle, a longer training session again, and nothing else. So I'll just finish you off. Quickly, I want Shadow to go up a level, so 17. And run out. Go back. Pushing it now because I think a few half minute or so got left is to be removed from the recording from when I was thinking of a name for Tammy, but otherwise I'm getting really close to the record length right now. So we'll try and see if we can manage to have one more trainer battle before anything else, and then we'll continue on. Is that a Voltorb? Ah, no matter. Getting stuck. Pokemon. Let's actually... Oh, misclick. So, Prospect first, so Prospect can get some XP. You're not a trainer. Head over here then. Because there should be trainers here. Yeah, Aroma Lady. Fight me. Aroma Lady Daisy with a Roselia. Poison Grass. I still think, yeah, you're way too high level for Prospect to take on. So I think Caroline will have to go in because a Poison Bug should be quite resistant to you. And have super effective moves. Confusion should do the most damage. Most damage is still not much, but yeah, because I think I talked about it that XP is now 100% for every Pokemon that's in the battle, so as long as I'm not at risk of taking too much damage from swapping Pokemon, it should be an effective way to get my Lobbies, the low level Pokemon, up a few levels instead of doing wild battle training. And some might remember this scenario from the Shroomish, the evil Shroomish, but now we have a much stronger move and much more health on Caroline, so we actually can out-damage the Roselia. While the problem with the Shroomish was that no Pokemon had really good amount of health, and Absorb together with Lizzie did to heal the Shroomish way too much. So you are defeated. Caroline goes up a level to 18. Nice. Prospect goes up to level 10. And Aroma Lady defeated. Daisy defeated. But okay, that was a bit fast. I hope you enjoyed this episode because we're at the end. I don't want to drag this on longer. We'll continue fighting the trainers in Route 103 and 110 in the next episode. If you liked the video, like the video. If you have anything to comment about, like how your day is or what you are doing right now, or anything about the video, comment that. I'm switching my audio settings and my microphones a little bit, so please comment about my voice audio if you think it's good or not. If you want to get notified about my next video coming up, you have to hit the subscribe button. And otherwise, I hope you all have a nice evening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!